everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Poteto and I make slime reviews on Instagram and YouTube. Today I'll be reviewing my most recent order from Seoulgage, a global slime shopping mall for Korean slimes. When opening the package, you can easily find the slime care card, activator, and glycerin in a plastic bag at the top. All the slimes and clay pieces were packaged nicely in reusable cloth bags and bubble wrap. They arrived in great condition. Seoulgage excels at ensuring all items are secure. The shops I ordered from on the Seoulgage website are Yeonzzi Slime and Swampylandslime. I ordered a total of 4 and received 1 freebie slime from Swampylandslime. I ordered these slimes on February 23rd, and the package arrived on March 3rd, so it took 8 days for processing and shipping, which is excellent for global shipping. And due to it being international, the shipping costs were higher than domestic shipping. But because of the cheaper costs of each slimes, the total cost was equal or even less than slime packages I have gotten from the US. All the slimes I got from Yeonzzi were a little over 50% off. Seoulgage usually has some nice discounts for different shops, so you just have to keep an eye out on their Instagram page. And with that, let's get into the first slime. Korean honey butter bread is a DIY slime scented dalgona coffee. I would say it's a medium strength scented slime, and the coffee notes are apparent. On the Seoulgage website, they also provide a breakdown of what glues were used for each slime, which I find really interesting. With this slime, you get a clay bread, clay or slay whipped cream, and brown clear glue syrup. The clay bread looks so realistic and mixed so easily into the base slime. The whipped cream was a bit stiffer than I expected, but held up its shape nicely. And the clear glue syrup was a bit of a sticky mess. Overall, it was really fun assembling this slime together. This is definitely one of those slimes that breaks your heart to mix a clay piece into, but after mustering up the courage to do so, I found that all the components mixed together beautifully. No activator was needed. This slime inflates a ton, almost 4 times its original size. I even had to store the slime into 3 separate containers. This non-tacky slime is real thick and perfect for both table and airplay. It can become a spongy, sizzly texture. I found that separating it into smaller pieces made it easier and more manageable to toss and make bubbles. This is my favorite slime from this order. Next up is Open Up Melon from Swampylandslime. This jiggly water slime is scented melon milk. Before I get into the details and review, I want to note that I found a hair in the slime. And I know it's not mine since my hair is darker and straight. Thankfully, it was just one strand and I didn't find another hair in my slime. Debris like this can occur from time to time, but this serves as a reminder for shops to try and keep a clean space when creating and packaging their products, whether that be to tie your hair back or wear gloves. Another thing of note is that the slime did not come in the milk-like carton as shown in the photos and advertising videos. I found another reviewer sharing Seoulgage's explanation that Swampylandslime changed the packaging to better suit the bigger ounce of slime. On the Seoulgage website, it states that the slime feels like a fat chunk slashing loosely. I would have to agree with this description. This is my first jiggly slime ever, and I really enjoy the play experience. Only a bit of slime sticks to the hand on occasion, but the little bits are easy to remove. And even if you rip the slime apart, it gels back together without compromising the texture. This slime is great for making big bubbles and squishing. I also love dropping it onto the table to hear the splashing sounds. I highly recommend this slime for table play. Lastly, I really like the melon scent and find it to be light to medium in strength. Open Up Melon provides a unique slime play experience and is the perfect introduction to jiggly slimes. Here is Salted Bread, another DIY slime from Yeonzzi Slime. This slime is scented chestnut. I'm not the biggest fan of the scent and found it medium to strong in strength. It did not really smell like chestnut to me. I can't exactly pinpoint what scent I get from it, but it has an artificial feel to it. Scents are a personal preference, so others may enjoy the scent, but due to my distaste for it, I could not play with this slime for long amounts of time. Just like the first DIY, the croissant bread clay piece looked realistic. Some of the paint came off into the container, but that didn't compromise the quality of the product or overall appearance. With this slime, you also get a baggie with salt-like sprinkles. I felt like these little salt bits were a tad unnecessary and probably would have done without them. The clay piece mixed in nicely, but the overall mixing process was quite messy due to the base slime being sticky. This is one of those slimes where you don't play with the base since it's meant to be played with after mixing the clay in. I personally would have added some activator to make it thicker, but I also know that thinner DIY slimes are pretty popular and ideal textures for others, so I wanted to experience it as it may have been intended. One thing I really liked was drizzling it since it looks kind of like cake batter. It inflates a lot and can make some pretty nice bubbles. Even after adding the clay piece in, the slime was still a bit tacky, so I do wish I added just a bit of activator. But at that point, the smell was too much for me and I couldn't continue filming. The slime is by no means a bad slime, it's just not my favorite. And the final slime I ordered is Strawberry Choco Cake, a DIY slime scented strawberry and chocolate. The scent is probably one of my favorite things about this slime. It smells like chocolate Poke Sticks. I loved this slime base the most out of all the 3 I got from Yeonzzi slime. It was not tacky at all and would have been perfect on its own. The clay cake is cute and looks just like a real cake. Just like the other clay pieces, this slime was soft and mixed into the base easily. On the other hand, the choco powder was a hot mess. I'm not the biggest fan of those add-in powders since they can be quite messy. Even when I wiped it off the table, it left brown streaks. Thankfully, the slime does not stain your hands at all. It's on the looser and thinner side, and the end texture is similar to the salted bread DIY. It can inflate and create thin bubbles and is more on the foamy side. Overall, a solid slime. Here is the freebie I received from Swampylandslime. This pink and white foam slime is scented cherry cola. It came with these adorable pig and leaf females. The name of this slime is 핑쿠피구볼, which translates to pink piggy ball. Pardon my Korean. I found this information from Korean slime accounts on Instagram, so my information on this slime may not be completely accurate. I love the vibrant pink color of this slime. I'm a big fan of foam slimes, so I was happy to receive it as a freebie. I'm not the biggest fan of the scent, but it's on the light to medium side, so it doesn't impact slime play that much. This slime is not tacky and makes great bubbles and crispy, crackly bubble pops. Overall, a fantastic freebie. And that concludes my review of the Korean slimes I bought from Seoulgage. Let me know which one is your favorite and what slime shop I should review next. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, like, and follow me on Instagram. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!